Hey, what's up, everybody? Jared here from the Habitat Podcast. Hope you guys are doing well. We are here to become better habitat managers. Thanks for following our channel. Please like and subscribe if you like the content we're putting out and want to see more like this. This video here is going to be quick and dirty. 5 habitat tasks to do now. I'm talking January, late January, early February. We're here right now. The first one, order your trees. So a lot of nurseries who specialize in habitat trees, special rootstock, they start selling out in December, January. By the time March and April rolls around, when a lot of folks will think about ordering their trees, it's too late. Matter of fact, we work with Morse Nursery a lot. They're already out of hybrid pairs. So it's January. So for instance, I like to get my tree orders in the fall, November, December. So if you're behind on that, contact your favorite nursery, get your trees on order, get a plan to put them in the ground. Another tip with that, don't order too many and be stressed out about how many you need to get in the ground over a certain short weekend or whatever time you may have. Take one bite at a time with that stuff. I'd rather protect my trees and plant less and have a better success rate than be overwhelmed and trying to get them in the ground and not taking the best care of them. So that's number one. Order your trees, mast trees, whatever you're doing, conifers, get them ordered. Number two, fire up that chainsaw. Get the chainsaw, get a new chain on it, sharpen the chain, get the bar lube in there, and get out in the woods. Now is a perfect time to be out there opening up the canopy for Mother Nature to let that sunlight in to the forest floor. The number one thing we talk about, I swear, is that getting that sunlight to the forest floor and create your bedding, create your deer browse, drop some soft maples right now. Let the deer eat them up. Their rumen is switched over to woody browse right now. Drop those trees, edge feather your food plots. For instance, I have a lot of trees that are growing up on the edge of my food plot. I need to get those out of the way again, let more sunlight back into my food plot. So get that chainsaw, wear your chaps, wear your helmet, get in the woods and open up that canopy. Now is the best time to do it. You won't break a huge sweat. Too bad versus July. No mosquitoes out there right now. Be safe. Bring somebody with you. Let somebody know if you're out there cutting, and go do that right now. So number two, get your chainsaw out and get in the woods. Number three, make a plan. Get a plan. Know what you're doing with your steps in improving your property. A lot of folks who reach out to us for a Habitat Podcast land plans, they have a bunch of great ideas. They just don't know exactly where to start. We can help with that. If you're interested, habitatpodcast.com/land plans. We're here to help. I'll be on one tomorrow in Northern Michigan. But the important part of that is have a plan. Know where your access is going to be. Know where your food plots are going to be. Know where your bedding areas are going to be. Don't just go all willy-nilly and then have to, reverse that or fix 2, 3, 4 years worth of work down the road and be, 5 years behind. Get a plan in place now. There's plenty of cliche quotes out there on having a plan in place saves you time in the future, et cetera, et cetera. Get a plan in place. Now is a great time. It's a huge task right now to get done. Get a plan in place for your habitat and your hunting on your property. Number 4, order your food plot seed or get an idea of what you're going to plant for spring food plots. A lot of seeds are coming out now with pre-orders. VitalizeSeed.com is a perfect one. Pre-orders are open there for the Spring Mix Nitro Boost. No matter what brand you're going to order, have an idea of what you want and order it when you can. A lot of folks will run out. There's been clover shortages the last year or two. Shipping has been a big pain in the butt. Workforce has been a pain in the butt. So if you can get your stuff dialed in, know what you want ahead of time, get that on order and just prepare. That way, when spring gets here and you get that 55, 58 degree temp, you can get those plots in the ground, you're ready to go. Don't just run up to Tractor Supply and buy the 50% off bag from last year and expect to have great results. Get your freshest seed from 2023 and just have it ready to go for this year. Task number 4, order your seed. Number 5, order your soil tests or get ready to soil test. Soil testing is one of the most overlooked and important things in food plotting. If you don't need to put down a bunch of expensive fertilizer because your ground already has a bunch of it in there, then don't buy it. That's a bunch of money saved. I'd rather dial in my nutrients that I need to add, my inputs that I need to add, if any, and only spend money on what I need to add versus a blanket triple 13 approach. Fertilizer is not cheap these days. We all know that. Herbicides and none of the inputs are cheap. So if you can dial that in, it'll save you time and money, and your plants are going to respond how they need to respond based on you're giving them exactly what they need. Another tip for soil tests: take your soil test in the same spot each year in your food plot. Put a T-post in the ground with a flag on it. This is where I take my soil test each year. Very close vicinity, at least. Drop a pin on your map. And then secondly, with that, take it at the same time each year. If you take them in April every year, continue to do that in April. Don't take one in April, compare it to one in July, compare it to one in October. You're going to get differences in reading and the microbiology and the different levels in the soil. It's all going to be different. So be consistent on when you do it and where you do it. Another good tip for soil tests. Soil tests can be found at a bunch of different spots. We sell them from Ward Labs, a great laboratory over at vitalizeseed.com. Check them out. And that's number 5. So let me run through these one more time real quick so you guys have them. Number 1 is to order your trees. Number 2, get the chainsaw out, go open up that canopy in your woods, create the bedding area, create the sunlight to the forest floor, increase that stem density. Number 3, have a plan, map out a plan, get with a consultant who can get you a plan. Whatever it takes, make sure you have a plan. Number 4, get your seed. Number 5, do your soil tests. Guys, we'll be back with some more videos like this soon. Top 5 habitat tasks to do now. Good luck, be safe. Let's become better habitat managers together.